because I believe in myself. I believe in the things that I'm gonna do, and I believe in God, and those are the only two people that you have to believe in to do anything you want in this life. And it's insane because so many people walking around don't believe in themselves, which blows my mind, because the only thing you have control over in this life is your mind. And as soon as you lose control over your own mind, you have control over nothing. You're not gonna have control over the weather. You never have control over the time. You don't have control over other people or what people say to you. The only thing you have control over in this life is your mind. So I just got done with a hard ass leg day and a 2-mile run as soon as I got home in the cold weather. And I got so emotional and felt so compelled to make another video, because in the middle of my workout, I posted that video right before my workout, and I'm at the squat rack, and I didn't really think much of the video. I honestly didn't expect it to reach anybody, because pretty much unedited. It was about a topic that honestly not a lot of people that already follow me outside of clients of mine and people who have followed my respective fitness accounts, I didn't think those types of people would engage at all. And when I posted on my stories announcing that this is the way that I want to turn this year to my audience and really trying to help people with my past experiences, I had guys swiping up on my story talking about how much they connected and related to that video, and how much it spoke to them in that moment, and whatever moment they're going through right now in their lives. And it made me so emotional that I genuinely started tearing up on the platform, because these things come from my heart. These things don't come from a point of view of trying to get views. Trust me, if my goal was to try to get views, I wouldn't be posting stuff like this. I want to post stuff like this because I truly believe in my heart that it's gonna find the right people. God is compelling me to do this because he knows that it is going to reach the right people, and there's somebody out there that needs this. And the reason that I believe there's someone out there that needs this is because I was that person who needed this. And I'm not scared to do it and to lose followers on some of my platforms posting these things, because I believe in myself. I believe in the things that I'm gonna do, and I believe in God, and those are the only two people that you have to believe in to do anything you want in this life. And it's insane because so many people walking around don't believe in themselves, which blows my mind, because the only thing you have control over in this life is your mind. And as soon as you lose control over your own mind, you have control over nothing. You're not gonna have control over the weather. You never have control over the time. You don't have control over other people or what people say to you. The only thing you have control over in this life is your mind. You have to believe in yourself so much more than anybody else does if you want to achieve the things in this life that you tell yourself you want to achieve, because there's gonna be people that don't believe in you. There's gonna be people that will laugh in your face. I've experienced all of these things. I had so many people laughing in my face with any dream I've ever had in my life. When I was in that moment, it was so hard for me to understand why it was happening, because I couldn't fathom why people had such a hard time just letting me live my life and appreciating me for who I was and just supporting me for that. But now looking back on it, all I can think is to thank God and be grateful for that happening, because it's molded me into the person I am today. And I wouldn't be able to get on any of these platforms and speak the way that I'm speaking with this much conviction if I hadn't gone through those things, because I'd be sitting here scared of what people are gonna think of me, say about me, how people are gonna look at me. And I'm none of those things anymore. I don't care what any of those people think, say, how they look at me, because I believe in myself so wholeheartedly that it's not gonna matter. Because when I get to where I'm going, they're all gonna look at me in disbelief, because that's how they look at me now. Back when people used to look at me getting in the gym, my freshman year of high school, when I had lost all of my friends and turned to the gym as some way to earn my own self-respect, everybody started laughing at me, because it was such an informality for anybody that age to be trying to be so serious about something, because at that age everybody's worried about everything on their phone and all the stupid things they're saying to each other in the hall. When everybody was worried about that and I lost all my friends, I got in the gym and instantly I start getting bashed for being in the gym and for taking something so serious. And I was told, you're never gonna be big, laughing in my face. walking down the hallway, seeing me in the weight room at the school, pointing at me to everybody that they're with, just laughing, saying, look at Wyatt trying to get big in the gym. He's so stupid. And I remember being in there every single day, but I believed in myself so much that I had to get past those types of fears to get to where I was going. And there's so many people who get so caught up in what everybody else is thinking, they can't even hear their own thoughts or believe in their own thoughts. Fear comes from the lack of belief. If you believe in yourself 110%, you're not scared of anything. I'm not scared of how any of these videos on any of my platforms are gonna perform because I believe in myself so much that it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna do all of these things. I believe that I'm going to build the best physique I can possibly build, and I'm gonna go to the gym every single day believing in that. If I want anything, I have to have so much conviction that when I even think of the opposite, when I think of skipping something, when I think of not posting content that day, all I'm gonna think about is, what do you want in life? How are you gonna get there? And what do you have to do to achieve those things? And when you reverse engineer it and you get down to that very last point, which is the next step of what you have to do to achieve what you want, you're gonna realize that you have to do those things. It's so hard for me when I talk to guys, and especially talk to clients or potential clients, and no matter what the goal is, no matter if it's a client and they're trying to build a physique, or they're having issues in their life and we're trying to solve them, or if it's a friend talking to me about a relationship problem, let's say they're having issues at home and they have no belief in themselves, or they've got some insane goal in life. And I don't say insane as in it's so far out of reach. I'm saying insane as in it's so impressive to me that some people have such unique goals and they let them go because they don't believe in themselves. And when I'm walking around every single day and listening to these people, it makes me so emotional to hear people not believe in themselves, because I've never met somebody that I thought couldn't turn out to be anything. Everybody is good at something. No matter how small it may be, you can turn it into the biggest, brightest, and most inspirational future to yourself. You don't have to go start some Fortune 500 company. You don't have to be a pro athlete. You don't have to be an actor, an artist. You don't have to be any of those things. You can take something so small and turn it into something so big. It doesn't matter what you want in this life. It doesn't matter what the goal is. If you believe in yourself, you can get there. Too many people get caught up in what everybody else thinks of them. You have to understand that you have to believe in yourself more than anybody else. You're gonna have to believe in yourself more than any of your friends, more than anybody in your family. Think about a sports team. Think about a sports event. You're looking at the team on the court. Let's say they're the underdogs. It's not gonna matter how much the crowd believes in them. It might give them a little bit of adrenaline. Maybe the crowd cheering is gonna give them a little bit more excitement and a little bit more belief in themselves because it helps to be comfortable. But that team has no shot of beating the other team if they have no belief in themselves. And there's a reason for that. If they are playing every single play, if they're executing every single play with the idea in the back of their head that there's no shot that they're gonna win, they have zero chance. They had no chance to begin with, and it's not gonna matter how much the crowd believes in them because they have no belief in themselves. I have spent so long not being believed in, never being believed in. And it has never mattered to me. I don't care. I look at people and I laugh when they don't believe in me because it's so ridiculous to me that other people think that I'm gonna hold that in and really internalize their disbelief in me. I use it as energy and fuel to do the exact thing that they don't believe in me to do. I'm not in school right now because I'm pursuing my business, and I'm so obsessed with helping my clients and so obsessed with creating content on social media that's going to help my business, that's going to help other people. I'm so obsessed with everything that I'm doing right now that when people back home or back in Arizona where I left school don't understand why I'm not in school and maybe they don't see the vision, I look at them and I have so much conviction in the things that I tell myself that they're the crazy ones for not believing in me. Because every single time that somebody hasn't believed in me, it has pushed me so much harder to achieve the thing that they didn't believe in me to do. I'm the one sitting here putting in so much work day in and day out to achieve my dreams. I don't want to live a comfortable life. I don't want to live a comfortable life at all. I don't care if I have to get on the phone and call 180 people cold calling a day to get clients. I don't care if I have to post 8 times a day. I don't care if I have to work 15 hours a day every single day for the rest of my life to achieve the things that I want to achieve in my life. I'm not going to be somebody who lays in the bed at the end of my life right before I go to sleep for eternity wishing that I had done something that I wanted to do. Because trust me, when I was younger, there's a lot of things that I regret. I regret not being the person that I wanted to be soon enough. I spent so many years not posting the things that I wanted to post, which created a horrible environment in my head because I wanted to be the person that I knew I was, but outwardly I wasn't presenting myself as that person. It dwelled inside of me so much that I eventually became depressed. And I became depressed because I had no motivation anymore to do any of the things that I believed at one point I could do. If you clicked on this video, there's a reason for it. There's somebody in your life that is holding you back from really taking action to do the things that you want to do, to achieve the things that you want to do in this life, to prove yourself right. Fuck everybody else. Fuck proving other people wrong. Prove yourself right. Because I know the way that I thought to myself, it was never about proving other people wrong. It was about proving to myself that I could do anything that I put my mind to and that I truly believed in myself to do. Take one step towards that goal today. If there's a business you want to start, go make the account for it. Go start posting about it. If you want to be a content creator, start posting today. Maybe you want to get bigger in the gym. Start going to the gym. Don't miss a day. Don't miss a day in the gym and stop flooding your mind with all of these false ideas of, oh, so-and-so's telling me not to overwork in the gym. So-and-so's telling me not to eat this and that. Just break it down from a fundamental standpoint and understand that you cannot achieve the things that you want to achieve in this life until you start taking action. You need to take action, believe in yourself, and stay consistent. If you do those 3 things, I promise you, you will win. You will win. And you have to understand, if there's people who don't believe in you now, there's gonna be people who don't believe in you every single step of the way, and those voices will only get louder. They will only ever get louder. Because when you first start off, when not a lot of people believe in you, they're not gonna have to say much very loud to start knocking you off kilter. When they start seeing you take action and they see things start clicking along the way, they're gonna realize, oh shit, I gotta say these things louder. I gotta make sure he really doesn't believe in himself. I really gotta make sure that he doesn't think he's gonna beat me. I gotta make sure that I'm on top. So they're gonna start saying these things louder. They're gonna start really trying to get to you, and you cannot let them. You have to tell yourself that your purpose is bigger than anything else around you, anything else that's getting in your way, and you will win. Believe in yourself, and I promise you can do anything in this life. No matter how long it takes, no matter how many people don't believe in you, and no matter how many times you're told you can't do it.